If you were advising how to get entrepreneurialism back into the game, because that's really what it's about, isn't it? That's what people are all looking for. How would you do it?
I think it is. You know, Israel is known as the startup nation, and as a startup nation, you know, we built over the last 18 years the second biggest hub of technology anywhere in the world. And a lot of it, you know, with Steve Jobs' legacy being discussed right now, comes with creativity, comes with perseverance, comes with the amount of imagination that people need to have. And we did this at a time where strife was around us, and I think that doing things against the odds, going against the grain, is part of what we Israelis bring to the table in a big way.
All right. Now, I've read that book, Startup Nation, and it does talk in great detail about the adversity, the war culture, the whole idea of national service, counterculture, all these sort of issues are dealt with. But are they relevant to a country like the United States, which has the highest GDP per capita just about in the world? Surely there are more fundamental issues that have to be addressed.
Well, I think it's a matter of attitude, and I think that the world is changing and people need to come to the new environment. You know, Israel in the first stage was building the technology infrastructure for the world. It was taking defense technologies and making it as civilian applications with fiber optics, with wireless. And now, perhaps with the Jobs legacy that maybe needs to come into America as well, now the individual is in the center. Now we need creativity. Now we need the artist to meet the engineer, to meet the storyteller, to meet the biologist, into creating some new concepts that the world needs.
All right, but whose responsibility is it to affect it? I mean, you know, entrepreneurialism, I suppose people would say, is something you're born with. Is it the government's duty to actually to be the seed corn for that?
Well, I think the government needs to play a role. I think regions in the country need to play a role. But I think that right now there needs to be a stimulus. The technology economy in the United States and in Israel is one of the biggest competitive advantages that we have today. And the kind of entrepreneurship that we have here needs to be reinvigorated with new concepts. But now, when the individual is in the center...
Easy to say, difficult to execute. That's my point to you.
Yeah, but, you know, we've executed this perhaps in the most difficult time when the world around us was not so easy. And I think that imagination, I think that innovation needs to come to the political realm as well. Because right now we need leadership to bring social entrepreneurs and business entrepreneurs together if anything is going to move forward. We've seen this in Israel in the summer when a few young kids set up their tent in the middle of the square and millions of people came down to the streets. And we need to see the kind of social responsibility, social economy, together with the innovation, just like you have in Israel. You need a new chapter for innovation, and Steve Jobs is giving us the legacy.